Do you ever find yourself pondering what really impresses a woman? Well, you are not alone in this quest. The answer might not be as elusive as you might think. Picture this. It's a cool autumn evening in the heart of New York City. John, a middle-aged man, is preparing to meet his date at a bustling Italian restaurant. He's dressed sharply in a well-tailored suit, his hair styled to perfection. His palms are sweaty, his heart racing. He's got one question on his mind. How can he impress his date, Sophia? John, like many men, initially thought that impressing a woman revolved around grand gestures, expensive gifts, or flaunting wealth. But as we'll soon see, the reality couldn't be any further from that assumption. As Sophia walked into the restaurant, John held the door open for her. A simple, chivalrous act, but it spoke volumes. It showed Sophia that John respected her and valued her comfort. Respect is indeed one of the key elements that impresses a woman. It's not about the flashy cars or the diamond rings. It's about showing her that you value her as an individual and appreciate her for who she is. Throughout dinner, John maintained eye contact with Sophia and actively engaged in the conversation. He listened to her stories about her latest book club meeting, her recent trip to Greece, and even her love for dogs. He didn't simply nod his head, he asked thoughtful questions showing genuine interest in her life. This is another key point, showing interest. Women, like anyone else, love to feel heard and understood. John didn't boast about his accomplishments or try to one-up Sophia's stories. Instead, he complimented her on her achievements and expressed admiration for her experiences. This brings us to our third point, humility. A humble man who appreciates and acknowledges the accomplishments of others is far more impressive than one who only talks about himself. To wrap up the evening, John thanked Sophia for her time and expressed how much he enjoyed their conversation. His words were sincere, and his appreciation was evident. And that, my friends, is the final point. Sincerity. A woman can tell when a man is being genuine, and there's nothing more impressive than a man who is sincere in his words and actions. So, what really impresses a woman? It's not the materialistic possessions or the grandeur of your achievements. It's the respect you show her, the interest you take in her life, the humility with which you carry yourself, and the sincerity in your words and actions. John's story isn't just a tale about impressing a woman. It's a story about human connection and the basic principles of respect, interest, humility, and sincerity that underline it. Remember, impressing a woman is not about being someone you're not. It's about showing her who you truly are. It's about showing her respect, taking an interest in her life, carrying yourself with humility, and being sincere in your words and actions. Now go out there and impress, not with grand gestures or expensive gifts, but with your character, your respect, your interest, your humility, and your sincerity.